Good day, my friends. I want you to imagine for a moment that you are standing at the edge of a river. On this side is everything familiar, your routine, your habits, your comfort zone. But on the other side, that's where your dreams live. That's where the promotion, the breakthrough, the opportunity, the next level of your destiny is waiting for you. But here's the challenge. There's no bridge. There's no easy way across. You have to take a step into the unknown. You have to trust that what's on the other side is worth the stretch, worth the risk, worth the discomfort. See, growth doesn't happen in comfort. Nobody rises to greatness by staying where it's easy. You have to be willing to step into new territory, to face uncertainty with faith, and to embrace the stretching that comes with success. Think about a seed in the ground. Before it can grow, it has to break through the soil. It has to push past resistance. But on the other side, there's life, there's beauty, there's harvest. That's how your dreams are. You have to push through fear, doubt, and insecurity to reach the greatness that's within you. Maybe right now you feel stuck. You know there's more for you, but stepping out seems scary. I'm here to tell you the discomfort is not a sign to stop. It's a sign you are on the verge of something amazing. Every great achiever, every success story, every person who ever changed the world had a moment where they had to decide, am I going to stay where it's comfortable? Or am I going to take the risk and step into my destiny? Today I challenge you. Don't let fear keep you stuck. Take the step. Make the move. Trust that what's ahead is far greater than what's behind. Because the life you're dreaming of, the success you desire, it's waiting for you just outside your comfort zone. Comfort zones keep you stuck because they create an illusion of safety. They are familiar, predictable, and easy to navigate. But the truth is, staying in a comfort zone is like being in a boat that's anchored. It might feel secure, but it's not going anywhere. You may not face storms, but you also won't discover new horizons. Many people stay in their comfort zones because they fear failure, rejection, or the unknown. They tell themselves, what if I try and it doesn't work? But what if you never try and miss out on something incredible? Growth requires movement, and movement requires stepping beyond what's familiar. Think about a caterpillar in a cocoon. The cocoon is safe, but if it stays inside, it will never become the butterfly it was meant to be. The struggle of breaking free is what gives it the strength to fly. In the same way, if you avoid challenges because they feel uncomfortable, you rob yourself of the strength and ability needed to reach your full potential. Success, new opportunities, and personal breakthroughs don't happen inside the comfort zone. They happen when you take risks, when you challenge yourself, and when you embrace the discomfort that comes with growth. The longer you stay where it's comfortable, the longer you delay the extraordinary future that's waiting for you. Success requires risk because nothing great is ever achieved by playing it safe. Every major breakthrough, every life-changing opportunity, and every dream realized comes with a level of uncertainty. If you wait for the perfect moment, for everything to be guaranteed, you will wait forever. Think about successful entrepreneurs, athletes, and leaders. They didn't reach the top by staying in a place of comfort. They took risks. They invested in their vision before they saw the reward. They stepped out in faith, not knowing if they would fail, but believing that even failure would teach them something valuable. Risk doesn't mean recklessness. It means having the courage to step into the unknown, knowing that even if you stumble, you're still moving forward. Every risk you take in pursuit of your goals is a seed planted for future success. Yes, there will be challenges. Yes, there will be moments of doubt. But the biggest risk is doing nothing and staying exactly where you are. If you want to achieve something greater, you must be willing to bet on yourself to take the leap even when you don't see the whole staircase. Because the truth is, the doors of opportunity don't open automatically. You have to be bold enough to knock, to push, and sometimes to walk through, even when you're unsure of what's on the other side. Discomfort is a sign of progress because growth never happens in ease. When you feel stretched, challenged, or uncertain, it's not a sign to turn back. It's proof that you're stepping into something bigger. Think about muscles in the gym. When you push them beyond what they're used to, they feel sore. That soreness isn't a sign of damage, it's a sign of strength being built. The same is true for life. When you face new challenges, when you're outside your comfort zone, when things feel uncomfortable, that's when you're growing. Too many people mistake discomfort for a warning to stop. They think this is hard, so maybe it's not meant for me. But discomfort isn't a stop sign. It's an indication that you're moving in the right direction. The struggle, the uncertainty, the moments of doubt, these are all part of the process that leads to something greater. Every success story has a chapter of discomfort. The entrepreneur who struggled before their breakthrough, the athlete who pushed through exhaustion to reach victory, the student who sacrificed sleep to earn that degree. Nobody reaches their dreams without facing some level of discomfort along the way. If you're feeling stretched right now, if you're stepping into something that feels unfamiliar, take heart. It means you're growing. It means you're elevating. It means you're stepping into the next level of your destiny. Keep going. Because on the other side of discomfort is the success you've been working for. Fear is not a stop sign. It's a sign that you're on the edge of something great. Too often people let fear hold them back, thinking that if they feel afraid, it must mean they shouldn't move forward. But fear isn't a warning to stop. It's an invitation to grow. Every time you step into something new, fear will try to show up. It will whisper, what if you fail? What if you're not good enough? What if this doesn't work out? But here's the truth. The presence of fear doesn't mean you're unqualified. It means you're human. The people who succeed in life aren't the ones who never feel fear. They're the ones who refuse to let fear make their decisions. Think about a child learning to walk. They stumble, they fall, they wobble, but they don't stop trying just because they're afraid of falling again. They keep going because something inside them knows they were made to walk. And so are you. You were created to step into greater things, to take risks, to pursue your dreams, and to live beyond what's comfortable. Fear will always try to talk you out of your destiny. But instead of seeing it as a roadblock, see it as a sign that you're on the right track. Because the greatest victories, the biggest breakthroughs, and the most incredible moments of your life are always on the other side of fear. So don't stop, don't back down, feel the fear, and move forward anyway. Opportunities exist outside your routine because new levels of success require new actions. If you keep doing the same things every day, you will keep getting the same results. Growth, breakthroughs, and unexpected blessings happen when you step beyond the familiar and embrace the unknown. Too often, people stay stuck in routines that feel safe but don't serve their future. They wake up, go to work, come home, and repeat the cycle, never realizing that the opportunity they're praying for won't come from what they already know, but from something new. Success isn't found in the habit of playing it safe. It's discovered in the moments when you dare to try something different. Think about the most successful people in the world. They didn't get there by staying where it was comfortable. They explored new ideas, took risks, and put themselves in unfamiliar situations. If they had waited for opportunities to come to them inside their daily routine, they would have missed their moment. Maybe you feel like you're stuck, like you're not seeing the growth you want. The answer isn't to wait. It's to step out. Say yes to something that scares you. Take the class, make the call, send the email, start the project. The opportunity you're looking for isn't hiding in your comfort zone. It's waiting for you in the places you haven't yet dared to go. Resistance builds strength because every challenge you face is preparing you for something greater. Just like a muscle grows stronger when it's pushed beyond its limits, you grow when you face obstacles, setbacks, and opposition. Without resistance, there is no growth. Without struggle, there is no strength. Think about an eagle learning to fly. It doesn't soar because the wind is gentle. It soars because it learns to rise against the wind. The very thing that seems like an obstacle is what gives it the power to reach new heights. In the same way, the difficulties you encounter in life aren't there to break you. They are there to strengthen you. Too often, people pray for an easier path, but real success doesn't come from avoiding resistance. It comes from pushing through it. Every time you face rejection, every time you overcome doubt, every time you refuse to quit when things get tough, you are getting stronger. The struggles you're facing today are not roadblocks. They are stepping stones. They are equipping you with the wisdom, endurance, and confidence you need for your next level. So don't be discouraged by resistance. Embrace it. It's not stopping you. It's strengthening you. Faith is essential because success isn't just about what you can see. It's about believing in what's possible before it happens. Every great achievement begins with faith. Faith in yourself, faith in the process, and faith that what's ahead is greater than what's behind. When you step into something new, fear and doubt will try to convince you that you're not ready, that you don't have what it takes. But faith says, keep going anyway. Faith is what gives you the courage to take the first step when you don't see the whole staircase. It's what pushes you to try again after failure, to believe in opportunities before they show up, and to trust that every challenge is leading you somewhere greater. Think about a farmer planting seeds. He doesn't see the harvest right away, but he waters the ground, nurtures the soil, and waits with expectation. That's what faith looks like. Believing that your efforts will pay off, even when there's no visible proof yet. The people who succeed in life aren't the ones who had all the answers. They're the ones who dared to believe in something bigger than their fears. If you're waiting for everything to make perfect sense before you move forward, you'll stay stuck. But if you choose faith, if you believe that you are capable, the doors will open, that what's ahead is worth the risk, you will step into opportunities and blessings you never imagined. Faith isn't just important, it's essential. It's the fuel that turns dreams into reality. Success stories all involve stepping out because no one ever achieved greatness by staying in the same place. Every person who has reached a new level of success, whether in business, sports, leadership, or personal growth, has had a moment where they had to step out of their comfort zone, take a risk, and embrace the unknown. Success isn't handed to people who wait for the perfect opportunity. It comes to those who are bold enough to chase after it. Think about some of the most well-known success stories. Every great entrepreneur, every world-class athlete, every influential leader had a point in their journey where they had to make a decision. Stay where it's comfortable or step into something greater. They didn't know how things would turn out, but they took action anyway. They applied for jobs they weren't sure they'd get, started businesses with no guarantee of success, or moved to new places with nothing but a dream and determination. If they had waited for everything to be certain, they would have missed their moment. Consider an aspiring musician who dreams of performing on big stages. They may have the talent, but if they never step out, if they never take the risk to put themselves in front of an audience, they will remain unknown. They have to be willing to face rejection, criticism, and even failure to eventually succeed. The same is true for an inventor with a groundbreaking idea. If they keep their idea hidden because they fear failure, the world will never experience their creation. The truth is, success doesn't come to those who stay on the sidelines watching and waiting. It comes to those who take a leap of faith. It comes to those who apply for the position they don't feel qualified for, who take the stage even when they feel nervous, who invest in their dreams even when others doubt them. Every person who's ever accomplished something extraordinary had to step out of what was familiar and step into something greater. It's not easy. Stepping out means facing fear, uncertainty, and even the possibility of failure. But every time you take a step beyond your comfort zone, you're building the courage and resilience you need for success. Growth doesn't happen in safety. It happens when you dare to stretch yourself beyond what's familiar. If you study the lives of successful people, you'll find a common pattern. They didn't have all the answers when they started. They weren't always the most skilled, the most connected, or the most prepared. But they were willing to try. They were willing to put themselves in positions where they could learn, grow, and rise to the occasion. And because they stepped out, they discovered opportunities, talents, and strengths they never knew they had. So if you have a dream in your heart, if there's something you know you're meant to do, don't let fear keep you stuck. Don't wait for the perfect moment, because it will never come. Take the step. Start the journey. Move forward with faith, because every great success story begins when someone dares to step beyond what they know and reach for something greater. Your success story is waiting. Will you step out and claim it? Your destiny is waiting on the other side of fear, on the other side of doubt, on the other side of the obstacles that seem impossible. Everything you've dreamed of, everything you prayed for, everything you were created to become is not behind you, and is not where you are right now. It's ahead of you, just beyond your comfort zone. Too many people settle for less than they're capable of because they're afraid to take that step. They get comfortable in what's familiar, even if it's not fulfilling. They stay in jobs they don't love, relationships that don't help them grow, or situations that no longer serve their future because stepping into the unknown seems too risky. But playing it safe never leads to greatness. Your destiny isn't in the past. It's not in staying where you've always been. It's waiting for you to take that bold step forward. Think about the moment before a butterfly emerges from its cocoon. Inside, it's fully formed, strong, and ready to fly. But if it stays inside where it's safe, it will never experience the beauty of its wings. It has to struggle, push, and break through to step into the life it was meant for. That's how destiny works. You're not meant to stay confined in what's comfortable. You're meant to grow, evolve, and rise into the person you were created to be. Maybe right now you feel stuck. You know there's something greater for you, but stepping out seems too difficult. The fear of failure, the uncertainty of the next step, or the doubt in your own ability keeps holding you back. But let me tell you this, your destiny is greater than your fear. The calling on your life is bigger than your doubt. You wouldn't have the dream in your heart if you weren't meant to achieve it. Every person who's ever accomplished something meaningful had a moment where they had to step out in faith. They didn't always feel ready. They didn't have all the answers, but they moved forward anyway. They applied for the job, started the business, wrote the book, made the move, stepped on the stage, even when it was uncomfortable. And because they took that step, doors opened that they never could have imagined. Your destiny is no different. The opportunities you seek, the success you desire, the life you dream of is not out of reach. It's simply on the other side of where you are now. But to get there, you have to move. You have to trust that what's ahead is worth the risk. You have to believe that even if you stumble, even if it takes time, even if the path isn't always clear, every step forward is bringing you closer to the life you were meant to live. There will always be reasons to stay where it's comfortable. There will always be excuses, distractions, and fears trying to keep you from moving forward. But if you let those things stop you, you'll never know what's possible. You'll never know what amazing opportunities were waiting for you. So today I challenge you, don't let fear keep you from your future. Don't let doubt steal your dreams. Your destiny is waiting on the other side. The only thing standing between you and the life you were meant to live is one bold step forward. Take the step. Move forward with faith, because what's ahead of you is greater than anything you're leaving behind. Take the step today. There comes a moment in everyone's life when they stand at a crossroads. One path leads to the familiar, the safe, the predictable, the comfort zone where nothing changes. The other path leads to growth, possibility, and destiny. The difference between where you are now and where you want to be isn't a lack of talent, intelligence, or opportunity. It's a decision. A decision to step forward, a decision to take action, a decision to move beyond fear, beyond excuses, beyond doubt. The truth is, there will never be a perfect moment. If you're waiting for everything to be lined up just right, for all the fear to disappear, for all the questions to be answered, you'll be waiting forever. The people who succeed in life aren't the ones who had it all figured out before they started. They're the ones who started despite their fears. They're the ones who took the leap even when they weren't sure how they would land. Maybe you've been telling yourself, I'll do it one day. But let me ask you this, when is one day? How much longer will you let fear and doubt hold you back? How much longer will you wait to write the book, start the business, apply for the job, take the class, or make the move? You weren't created to live a life of hesitation. You were created to step into something greater, and that requires action. Every dream begins with a single step. The most successful people in the world were once standing exactly where you are. Unsure, afraid, and questioning if they had what it took. But the only difference between them and those who never achieved their dreams is that they took the step. They didn't let fear talk them out of their future. They didn't let uncertainty paralyze them. They understood that growth doesn't happen in comfort. It happens when you dare to move forward, even when the path isn't clear. Think about a baby learning to walk. They don't wait until they're confident they can run before they take their first step. They stumble, they fall, but they keep going. Why? Because something inside them knows they were created to walk. And something inside you knows that you were created for more. That dream in your heart, that vision for your future, is not there by accident. It's there because you are meant to pursue it. But the longer you wait, the more opportunities you miss. The longer you wait, the harder it becomes to break free from the cycle of hesitation. The good news is you don't have to figure it all out today. You just have to start. You just have to take one step toward your goal, one step outside of your comfort zone, one step toward the life you were meant to live. The moment you take that step, momentum begins to build. Doors begin to open. Opportunities begin to appear. Not because you have it all figured out, but because you had the courage to start. Fear loses its grip when you move forward despite it. Doubt begins to fade when you prove to yourself that you are capable. Confidence is built after you take the step, not before. So take the step today, not tomorrow, not next week, not when you feel ready. You shall never feel 100% ready. Take it now, make the call, send the email, enroll in the course, start the business, write the first page. Do something that moves you forward, because your future is waiting. Your destiny is waiting. The life you've been dreaming of is waiting, but it won't come to you. You have to go to it. And the only way to get there is to take the step today. So, what are you waiting for? The life you've been dreaming of, the success you've been hoping for, the opportunities you've been praying for, they're all waiting for you on the other side of action. But nothing changes until you move. Nothing happens until you decide that today is the day. Don't let fear talk you out of your future. Don't let doubt keep you stuck where you are. You were made for more, and deep down, you know it. You don't have to know every step ahead. Just take the first one. Because once you do, you'll build momentum, you'll gain confidence, and you'll see doors open that you never expected. So take the step today. Not tomorrow, not someday, today. Your destiny is waiting. Your future is calling. The only thing left to do is move forward and claim what's already yours. It's time. Take the step and step into the life you were meant to live.